What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Welcome Zelroti, welcome Silver. What's up? What's up, James? How's it going? Let's get rid of that. Okay. Welcome, Manu, welcome. Okay. Right, how's everybody? Are we ready? Today's Thursday, right? Yeah, Thursdays. Let's do this. For me, for streaming, end of the week for me. But I usually trade on Fridays on my own, but slightly differently. So we shall see. I'm glad, man. I'm glad, James. Yeah, us too, man. Everybody else as well. I'm always excited to come down and start the stream, which means I get to trade with you guys. Awesome stuff. Let's. By the way, everything's okay. Okay, let me just switch to the main one. Let's talk about that. Okay. Here we go. Now, what's happened to SPY? Well, I've been saying this for quite a while that we might be in a bear market, right? Obviously, there's a lot of things, a lot of factors behind it, but what I'm seeing is this is the continuation from this downward momentum, downtrend, whatever you want to call it. This was due. This red day was due. I have been mentioning that we might see a continuation to the downside from this main move. So we did say that. Now, is this the start of another move down? Possibilities are there. Yes, possibilities are there because it's already gapping down. That's already showing sign of weakness. So I am a bit short biased on everything. So as you can see, my watch list is full of stocks that are related to or correlated to SPY. Your Apples, your AMDs, your Twitter, all of these, Walmart. Most of these will have some sort of correlation to the SPY. So it will all depend on what SPY does. Again, waiting for it the first 15 minutes will be crucial on SPY. We'll see how it started to act the first 10-15 minutes and then we'll take it from there. Yeah, slightly short biased. If starts to weaken and still continues to show sign of weakness, I'll be a bit biased. I will be not strongly biased, but just enough so that I can look for the shorts on the others. Right, so that's SPY. Now, on the flip side, do we expect a bounce? Yes, SPY could always bounce, and it always does that, especially if it's gapping down like this. It tends to gap fill very quickly, or attempts to gap fill. We're talking only $3. Actually, my calculation is completely wrong. $4. So $4 gap, SPY could easily attempt to fill it, right? If it doesn't fill it before the market opens, we'll see. But if it's getting closer and closer, then it will attempt to fill it. Now, what happens after that is going to be deciding factor of our bias towards what it does. But as it stands, I'm short biased. Same goes for Apple. As you can see, very, very similar to SPYs, but weaker. So this has relative weakness. Now, if we're going to short something, we want to be shorting relative weakness. And if we want to be long something, you want to be longing relatively strong stocks. AMD has been like that, as you can see, very close to gap fill, where SPY is actually not even close. So still AMD shows a sign of strength, relative strength. So if we are going to be looking for longs, AMD might be a better choice, right? Neo looks pretty much similar to the rest as well. Look at that. The bounce came in, and the one red day is already happened. Not very strong though. So this might be relatively strong. As you can see, it's already filled the gap. So AMD and Neo seems to be stronger amongst these. Now, Lucid, short biased. Not going to go through too much on that. Twitter, I'm going to cover this in a minute, guys. Especially Silver's here. Silver's not here. Okay, that's fine. Walmart. Now, with Walmart, WMT, yes, it's beaten down stock. It's heavily beaten down. Earnings was really bad. These Walmart and Target is also part of why SPY went like that, because of if these the economy basically isn't really sort of doing great, or I would say people aren't spending as much as they should be to run the economy well. So these are kind of clues that things are slowing down. Walmart, Target gapping down like this with earnings, not a good sign. So that's also a sort of a catalyst behind the market's really bad day yesterday. What's up, Silver? Welcome, buddy. Anyways, so Walmart, I'm gonna be very, very careful with this one. It's too much to the downside. It's moved too much, too extended. So expect a bounce coming in, especially if SPY starts to bounce. I am definitely expecting a bounce coming in this one. Shorting this is very, very, I think it's dangerous. It could be dangerous. So I'm going to leave it alone for shorts. If there's an opportunity for bounce, maybe. Facebook, similar, as you can see, okay, sort of daily. The continuation could come into this as well. AFRM looks very similar to Lucid's chart. So the continuation to the downside could come in. So we'll look for shorts. Most of the time, like in this watch list, 80% short opportunities might be today. And KO, I believe, yeah, it's not doing really well, is it? KO's KO'd properly. But let's have a look at this one. Yeah, this trend line goes all the way to that 66, and then rejection came in from there. I don't know when I created this trend line, but it was there. I'll check it later. But anyways, KO is not doing so well. So very, very, I think this is too much for KO. I don't see that normally on KO, so there must be something serious going on behind it. So there could be opportunities for a continuation to the downside. Right. The gappers, INDP phase 1 gap up. This is like almost 90% of the time a gap fill plus some more. So this is faded off already. I was looking at it here and I was saying, yeah, this is a gap fill. This is a grind to the downside. So I'm gonna basically, we don't even have to keep it because it's already done its thing. There's no point in looking at it. FDA approval on SIGA, SIGA. Now FDA approvals also could be a drift to the gap fill, all day faders, things like that. But they sometimes could actually run. But to be honest, I doubt this because the approval is not for something really sort of revolutionary. So I think I am going to be looking for shorts on this one, on SIGA. Short bias on SIGA. Cisco, I believe this is because of earnings. Yep. This is the earnings play, guys. Gaps down huge because of earnings. Gaps down. Okay, that's a good name actually. Gurnings. Gaps because of earnings. So it's a gurning play. And it's attempting to gap fill, guys, but I think the gap is extremely like massive enough for it to not be able to gap fill. Now, same thing. Look at this chart and look at TGT. TGT's chart yesterday. It did slow grind up, right? Just quickly, I'm gonna bring that for your attention, and you might ask, why is it not on my watch list? Because it's just too much. It's beaten down too much, extended to the downside for my liking. So that's let me show you actually. Where was it TGT or something else? It might have been the other one, no? I think it was, no, it might have been the Walmart. No, it's not. Maybe I'm looking at something else. But anywho, where is it? Cisco. So now Cisco might provide something decent. We will have to see. 44 level. This level is rejecting from. Could be an area to watch. If it does pop towards that area now, if it starts to reject, we can start looking for that short. Now, if it does break that, or if it starts to hold above 43s and still slowly grinding up towards it with some volume, then also looking for longs would be right as well. Again, SPY might have a big play, big role in what this does. DPSI, I just kept it just in case if this starts to run again. A low float stock, it has run with some decent volume, but I feel like this is already done. I really feel like it's already done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically put an alert around 9. And if it does pop towards that, that's when I will start getting interested in it. Anything other than that is just a waste of time, I think. DPSI goes from the watch list with an alert though. That's pretty much it. I am going to be... let me just share this updated version of the watch list. Okay, updated version of the watch list. So this one gets deleted. Delete this message. And now there's the real one. Bruh. Alright, here we go. Now let's do that. Let's let the Discord know, as well as others, I guess. Right. The only thing I didn't cover is Twitter, which I am going to do right about now. Okay, so let's talk this through. Just give me a sec. Okay, let's talk about Twitter. It's about the management on it. I wanna. So, I mean, I'm not showing you this because it worked out. I'm showing you because I'm showing if best case scenario, how would you? It's not the best case scenario, to be honest. It's like a better case scenario. How would you? Why do I say you need to trail your stop on the successful swing highs, right? So yesterday you got out somewhere there, perfectly fine, because I believe you were using this one as a kind of like a small little swing, and then you just on the break of 20 EMA. I can understand why, but let's say you've managed to stay in that trade like I did, which was short from 38s, and we got our first partial, right? At this point where I left the stream, I did mention that I'm going to be trailing this with the swing highs, because I feel this has way more opportunity for the downside. So now, when I left, it was trading, when I checked it was trading over here somewhere. I think I couldn't get out anywhere here, so it started bouncing. I couldn't. But anyways, my second partial was here. You see that? Second partial came in with this wash, right? And now I'm waiting. Now this one is, at that point, the stop was here, right? At that point, stop was there. Why? Because this is the successful swing high. Why is that successful swing high? Because, let me just show you. I'm going to quickly cover this because it's quite important to understand. A lot of people put, what do I select? Okay, maybe that, right. right. Okay, so basically swing high happens like this, okay? So you've got to move down and then recovery, basically retracement, right? And then you've got that swing low, right? And then you've got your swing high. Now for this to be swing high, this needs to break, right? This low needs to break, which means that bar confirmed that swing high, right? Once it did that, I brought my stop from here to there, right? Now, what's the next one? You can call this a swing, but I don't consider small little swings. I consider bigger ones. So now we have a swing here. Let's see if it does break. Now, I'm not bringing it here yet. But what you want to do is you want to make sure it actually takes that out. Now, this bar, this candle, where it closed below the swing low, that's when it confirmed that that's when you can put your hard stop on top of the swing high. All right. So you just leave it. That's your runner, right? So that, as long as this swing low gets taken, but remember this swing high, you can call this a little swing, but then again, this is so little from this move down that I wouldn't even consider. But let's say if you have considered that as a swing low, but has it broken? Has it broken the low yet? No. So it's not a swing high. This is why I wait for this low to break, right? So even though if you consider this swing high as a stop, it hasn't broken the low for it to confirm that swing high. So it's not valid. But this is, however, right? This from that, because that bar, that candle breaks the swing low and then confirms it, whereas you put your stop on the swing high. But these two were the same anyways, that's why I kept it there. And then you just carry on trailing the stop on the swing highs. Over here, you might have got stopped out. But let's say you've left your stop on the top of these ones, the main one, right? Or you gave some room and you didn't get stopped out. You might have gotten. Actually, you might not have. What is the high of this? It would have been very close. If you had given like a 5 cents, 3 cents filter, you would not have gotten stopped out. So you still be in it. But if you had, you would be out here somewhere. Okay, that is your final exit. Right? But for me, I stuck to my original trailing stop here. See, the thing with me is that I don't want to complicate it, but I keep it very simple. The first swing high, if it hasn't broken it, I still keep my stop there. It could be playing around within that time, but if it's close to that first swing high, I will always take the higher one. So for example, these two were very, very close, right? So it's always safe because you're talking about only 2-3 cents. Why do you want to do that? Well, let's say if this comes back and attacks the swing high, you've got at least 1, 2, 3 layers to go through before the stop, which is very ideal. You don't want to be putting the stop on the first layer if they are close by. You want to be putting it on the last. So as if you have, we talked about the concept of having a wall as a protection. You would rather have 1, 2, 3, 4 walls instead of just one, right? So putting this over here is fine, but I would rather put it there. Does that make sense? Zerati. Chicken, yeah, put your chicken in the safe spot, man. Don't put the extra steel bar cages around it. The foxes just see what I mean. So keeping it there, still in it, right? And just continues. Now this low gets taken out. This main lower low gets taken out. That becomes your swing high. Now what's the difference? They're the same. So I'm keeping the stop there, right? The same level. Right, so which will be here, right? Sorry. Yeah, the same level. So that's your stop. Continues to go down. Now, by this time, you've hit that 37. Okay, for me, once I hit that 37, I was mentioning, I think yesterday, I got out fully here. right? I think just before 37. I might be wrong on that. I have to check it, but I that was my final exit. But let's say you don't take it like that. You just trail manage it. You just keep on doing it because that is your runner, right? That is your runner. That's like 20% of your position. Let it run, right? Let it run. That's your swing high, right? Okay, what else? Okay, this broke that swing. That's your swing high. Now, by doing this, you've already confirmed. Sometimes the full amount, when you take it out full amount, sometimes you do really sort of miss out big. But that last 20% for me is not a big deal. But that's your management there, right there. Now you might get taken out, right? Not really, no. Maybe here. Okay, now here is your exit, right there. You see that move? You see how you managed to stay and give your trade that fighting chance from all the way from 38s all the way to 30, 37s, 36, 90s, right? That is these kind of trades are gonna make up for your last 3, 4, 5 trades. So you gotta be managing it well. Anyways, that's what I wanted to show you guys. Hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully that is helpful. Trying to sort of let your runners run. You've heard this so many times, right? Please let them work out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was really nice, and remember, I was quite patient with it, and I wasn't panicking too much on it, even though it wasn't playing around here very well. But then once it started to give me that first partial, I had a good feeling about it, because it was extremely weak when it comes to daily. Okay. Any questions before we get? We've got 5 minutes, guys. We can discuss any other tickers you might have. Then let me know. Today is 19th, isn't it? I need to change the. Yeah, there's a lot on the list. Honestly, there's a lot. So we the main thing today to watch, it will be the SPY. So let's keep an eye on our SPY today. And if something else pops up, you guys can just remind me. But mostly I'm going to be watching SPY and decide what it's going to do. I'm just going to wait up that 10-15 minutes on the SPY. As you can see, it's attempting to fill the gap, but it's kinda not able to. So that'll be interesting if it actually goes towards the gap and then starts to fade off. Before the gap, we have this level 390, 390.55. Those levels could hold it. So if we are going to be taking shorts, there might be some opportunities sooner than later. Yeah, we do need more elites, man. Let's bring in some more elites who are more active in the chat. It's going to help a lot. Wannabe, yes, for sure, Zelroti. I think you did reach out to me, I believe. Zelroti has reached out to me. Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, it's like it's not bad. It's not bad, is it? Oh, by the way, I think Silver, you're hitting it for Uzi setup. You seem to be loving that setup specifically. It is good, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate. The other day, Zelroti was like boosting up the server, things like that. You guys need to do like I don't have to tell you. I'm sure you are doing, but trying to like sort of, you know, um, get people, let them know that there's something like this exists. And the thing with the YouTube algorithm is it doesn't help if you're not big. It's really, really difficult for a YouTube's algorithm to push your content to others. Um, we are still very, very new, so it might take a while. But if people who join and who are subscribes started to share things, then that really, really helps. So yeah. Anyways, that's the plan. 2 minutes to go. What else was I gonna cover? Oh, let me change. Let me change the thumbnail. The thumbnail, right? Thumbnail. Oh, I'm sorry. I wish I could speak other languages, but yeah, English will do for me for now. Yeah, I think Zelroti, there's quite a few people that I've actually mentioned to hold off before joining because I want to make sure that, if you're going to join, then, you make sure that you can spend some time learning and you have enough time that you can learn and you can have, you can put that effort in it so you can make the best buck for your money. Is that what? Right, so let's get this started. Marcus open. Um, I think the stream shouldn't be that much delayed. It should be quite close to the live. I think it's about 2 seconds delayed. Might be wrong on that. Awesome, awesome. That's good to hear, man. That's what I like to see. Bang your bang for your buck. Yes, I'm not familiar with these terms, guys. It's just new to me. As you might have guessed, English is not my first language. It's probably my sixth language. Let me ask you guys: is my voice relative to other videos or streams that you watch? Is it loud enough, or is it very, very soft, very low? Awesome, awesome. So you're promoting it. Start with the family, of course. Start with the family. Appreciate that, guys. That means a lot. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Now you're putting a lot of pressure on me, guys. Come on. So SPY is bouncing. We are expecting, as I said, this bounce was coming in, and 390.50, 391. That area could be area where it starts to stall. If it doesn't, then obviously 392 is a bigger area with the close of yesterday. But this whole area between 390, 50 and 392, yes, it's a massive area, but that's the area I think it will start to stall from, or start to drift down from, if it's going to continue down. So now, I think it's still a bit early. Let's just wait up. By the way, NIO, as I mentioned, relatively strong stock. What did I mention? AMD, look at that. But also NIO, I believe. Look at that. That's what I mean by relatively strong. So you want to look at SPY. And what is stronger than SPY? Well, your NIO and AMDs. Let's have a look at others. AAL, I'm not too keen on AAL, to be honest. They don't really provide much of a range. I don't like trading AAL. I just put it just in case airline starts to move. Lucid is looking strong. This is all based off of SPY. They are relating. WMT is about to... I'm gonna give it some time. Facebook. Choppy. Okay, this is your relative weakness. You see this? This is what I meant. Like, if you want to short anything, it will be this one. So, AFRM rejecting from the top. Twitter bouncing. Awesome. Cisco is also okay. Cisco is coming back to that level where it actually rejected from. That's a pre-market level. That's a 44 level. What else do we have there? Not much. So this might reject from there, Cisco. Yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of opportunities, guys, today, I think. We just need to be there to catch it. Okay. All right, buddy. All right, James. Have a good one, Oasis. Take it easy. Okay, we've got TGT is washing nicely though. I'm kind of liking this. I just would like it to bounce a bit bigger. Keep an eye on TGT as well. I know it's way over. I did mention that, but for that reason, I needed to bounce really big bounce towards 159 maybe. But if it continues to go from here, then I won't touch it. I'll leave it alone. Okay, SPY is bouncing, taking out that level, and it's going. This is what I meant by like attempting to gap fill. It's really doing it very quickly. So now, this attempt to gap fill could be just a gap fill and then drift down, or it could be a strength coming in, big bounce coming in on for SPY today. So just keep an eye on that. KO looks interesting for a possible short. Target left without us. And what else? Let me change it to the chart. All right, you should be able to see the 4 charts. Awesome. Let's go. Yeah, SPY is bouncing. Remember, when SPY starts to reject, then this is gonna, the KO is gonna be KO'd properly. So it's very weak compared to SPY. That's your gap fill. I consider that as a gap fill. That your There it goes. There it goes. Wow, KO is still holding down. I might short this, guys. KO looking for short. I know it's early, but it's just too... Just waiting for that little rejection off of that level on SPY. And then I'm in. Still waiting for that SPY to reject a little bit. $60.40s, guys. I got $60.40s. You might have noticed $60.40 on KO. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the entry. $60.40. Stop actually could be over $60.50s. Very tight. Over $60.50s. Very tight. When I say over $60.50, just remember it is actually a close above the... oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's go. Let's go, KO. We want to see you get KO'd properly. Yesterday you got knocked out, but you got up, right? You didn't actually. You're still down and we're still punching you. Beautiful. 60-20 is already 20 cents for a 20 cents risk. That's 1-to-1. But let's just wait up. Okay, target. And what else? Twitter is relatively strong. What do we have? Oh, sorry. Oh, dude, I missed target. I missed target. Yeah, I'm really happy with the KO's entry. The fact that I managed to time it with other things that I wanted to time it, the tape reading, as well as the SPY, as well as the KO itself, it was just beautiful. It's just layers and layers of, entry rules. I was watching FB. FB seems to be not too interesting at the moment. Not too interesting. More interesting is the Twitter at the moment, actually. The way that it's trading. But keep an eye on that. Okay, where's our SPY? By the way, this is SPY. Let me just move this. It's bouncing. KO is bouncing back. Let's see if it does bounce back. Now, if it does come back and close above that, I'll still stick to this trade. Hey man, Nico, welcome. Thanks for the sub, I think. Yep, seems like it. I haven't used this alert system, guys, so... but if you have followed or subscribed, thanks for that. We want the community to grow, buddy. Right, so this one, 60-40s to 60-15s, that was actually about 15 cents. And then the partial could have come in just over 1 hour. I didn't take it, to be honest. But I'm just going to wait up. Now the VWAP is getting closer to the price. I will actually rely on my stop on the close above the VWAP. Not on this one, because the VWAP is already very close to the stop. So I'm going to let it test the VWAP and see what it does. Let's go, Nico. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Let's grow this thing. Yes, sir. Let's go. Come on, KO. Get KO'd. TGT. TGT popping. Okay. Keep an eye on TGT. This might be the pop that we were waiting for. If it goes towards that 158.50s, in fact, highs of 120, 158.20s. If it starts to reject from it, then there's a chance, nice opportunity there. This is looking good even for an ad here on what is his name, KO, but a little bit choppy though. Just waiting on it. Just waiting on KO. The problem with KO as well is you got to be careful, because it's when something gaps down like this, or has a really strong red day like this, especially for a big name like KO, we gotta be careful for that bounce. That bigger bounce. The reversal might be difficult, but bigger bounce could come in. But we know where our stop is. We know how to manage it, so we don't need to worry about it too much. Guys, look at this. Look at this. I just don't want to brag about it, but this is because I say this because I've seen it over and over and over again. When SPY gaps down small or gaps up small, it almost always attempts to fill the gap, and most likely it actually fills it. Now, look at this. Opens up. Earlier as well, it tried to attempt to fill the gap. No, it didn't continue, but once it opened, it actually filled the gap to the tick, right? And then rejection came in from there. $60.47. Wow, much better price than mine. I was early on it, to be honest. Solid. I was early on it. Average, okay, average. I gotcha. Let's wait for this to. Now, this might hang around here, but once it starts to break that 60, 17, 60s, then we will see some really nice follow through on this. So it might be worth the wait. SPY is really washing down. Anybody took TGT, by the way, on this bounce? I didn't take it. I couldn't. 60.42. Yeah, similar to mine. 60.42. Dude, we got. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, TGT. I missed it as well. The only thing was TGT was overextended to the downside. Even if I had traded it, I wouldn't have gone in for the whole position. Well, 100%. It would have been less than 100%, because just don't like the daily on it. Come on, KO. What are you holding for? I mean, the way SPY is going down, KO should have taken the lows out. But it might be coming. It might be coming soon. Yeah, I was looking at KO as well, overextended, yes. But that's the first red day. And that red day is kind of emotional day instead of the others, where others are actually gap down and also red days. That's huge, right? So if you were to ask me on the third day, which is tomorrow on KO, if today turns out to be good red, I probably will be very careful on the third day on KO tomorrow. For shorts. Maybe for longs it's different story. Yeah, beautiful. Target worked out nicely. Cisco is gone down. Apple is washing strongly. There's a lot of things that are actually going down at the moment. So AMD also is. Dude. So it goes from 392 to 388. That's $4 already. This is looking interesting, Twitter. Sorry, not Twitter, KO. So it might be going for that move that we want anytime soon. I think as soon as it breaks that 60-30, we might see some move coming into this. I'm adding on it. KO adding. About that area, I've added. I'm okay with the same stop. It is still chopping around, but I think it's just waiting for that that move down or move up. We'll see which one comes first. The last thing we want is this actually chops us around and then continues to do what we expect it to do. In these kind of circumstances, that is possible, but the way it's trading is looking good for us, right? As it stands. So SPY continues to show weakness, which also means there might be opportunities on the other names. SIGA, the gapper, which I mentioned, this is a all-day fader, is an opportunity for a short. Yeah, and also gap fill opportunity. So the reward is quite a big one, right? Your first partial actually is here. So if you can short it, I will trade it on the side, but if you can, consider it as well. The SIGA. So let me show you SIGA right now, because the gap fill will be 740. Quite a bit of $1 move for an $8 stock. That's a lot. Yeah, Cisco is looking really, really weak. Also look at AFRM as well. AMD, be careful, because this level that it's going to bounce from is strong. So I'll be careful. At the moment, AMD is bouncing off of that level. So is that going to bring anything? AFRM might be a better play. Yeah, AFRM is definitely a better play right now, maybe even. AFRM. Just a bit early though, that's the thing. The daily looks beautiful for a continuation to the downside on AFRM. 2367, 60s. There's a bit of a spread. I'm trying to get a better price on this one. 2360, 70s. 70, 67. 72s. 72s, come on. Okay, it's going green. It's going green. I will wait for it. This is what I meant. It's a bit early. I hope it bounces bigger towards 24s. Let's see. Yep, it's bouncing towards 24s. All right, here we go on the KO. Come on, let's do this. Bring in some volume and take out the lows. Just a bit of a problem with the volume, but you can see, okay, I'm gonna be going in 23.8 around 80s mid price, around 80s, 23.80s. Might be 81 or 879, something like that. So shorted AFRM. I wanna cover this later if it does work out, or even if it doesn't work out for that specific. It hasn't created a red candle yet. The confirmation isn't there yet, so it's still early. I'm just gonna wait for it to bounce. Yeah, it's bouncing towards the 24. Once the rejection comes in from there, then we'll see. But overall, the stop will be on the break of 24.20s, something like that. I just want to give it some room because this entry is quite early. Even the VWAP, until the VWAP is alright as well for me. I was waiting for this to bounce bigger. Now, KO, come on, buddy. This could be our trade of the day. Hopefully, trade of the week. I don't want to jinx it, but here we go. Let's go. KO. Let's go. KO. Let's go. Dude, it actually washed all the way towards 60s. Like, that's looking good. Right, 5960s. 5960s right there. Okay. I'm just waiting for it because it's still not my 2-to-1. I'm a bit greedy on it. You can if you want, but for me, I think I'm just gonna wait because the all the hard work has actually been done or completed. Now comes the follow through. So hopefully the follow through comes a bit faster and continues. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Pre-partial came in 60.09. Good. I'm just waiting for it to break that 60. As soon as it starts to bounce a little bit off of 60s. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Boom. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You see, the thing is, Silver, you have that character. You can never change that. You will always have that in you. So maybe that's why everybody trades. You will have the same setup, same system, but you will trade it differently. This way, you might have very small losers as well that way, because your stops are very tight as well as your partials. So think about it. Dude, AFRM. I'm exiting. I'm exiting. Shoot, AFRM, 2460s. Dude, I have to. I had to chase this. I had to chase it, guys. The good thing about AFRM is I wasn't going in with it that much starter, and then I was going to add to it. But my ultimate stop was going to be over in the break of the VWAP. I gave up a little bit more actually. So this will definitely be way more than 1 hour. I think this might be 1.5 hour, to be honest. Right there, I got out. I wasn't really. I was paying attention to KO. Shit. Yeah, that crazy volume came in to break the lows here. So somebody unloaded there properly. Or loaded. I would say loaded. But SPY is bouncing as well, so this is going to bring in a little bit of a bounce. So there was so much volume on that, it actually changed the VWAP instantly. Can you believe that? Yeah, the whole thing just jumped very quickly. I wasn't really sort of... Yeah, I know this. Look, this one I exited, yes. But I think from where I would have exited, there's not much of a difference. Probably would have exited 24.30s, 40s. I only gave back about 20 cents on it. So that's fine. The worst case scenario would have been that if I was in full on it, which usually is after it starts to give me confirmation. Like over here, you see this one? That's different. Even this first entry wasn't. It was okay amount, to be honest, on KO. This was an ad. Cisco looking interesting. Cisco 42s. SPY is just, yeah, SPY is crazy, man. We might see a rejection on AFRM here, just when I exited. Lovely. Yeah, that's the thing. I think what happened was it could have been. This usually doesn't happen on KO or on these big names, right? These could be a what is it called? The fat finger. It could be. It could be. You know, people who are trading this is also like, what the hell, you know? Just they're like, what the frick? Right. So they're like, okay, what do we do? So a fat finger and then slow buyback of that fat finger. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. This pullback, but I could be wrong on that. Could be totally wrong on that. Apple was beautiful. Anybody watch that Apple? Apple was beautiful. You guys, even now actually, let's watch SPY. SPY is important even now, right now, with a stop over 134, 140. Looking good actually. Apple. Possible shorting opportunity on Apple. Fade setup, yeah, yeah, definitely is there. It's a beautiful one. Let's see what this bounce brings on the SPY. This SPY is bouncing, so let's see if it starts to. No. Okay, so I'm trying to short Apple. 39.40. Could be still early, but trying to. I'm looking at the tape and also price action on Apple and SPY. Let's see if it starts to give us some sort of a rejection. At the moment it's bouncing, so that's not good. Yeah, for sure. Let's see if Apple starts to take out the lows, and if it doesn't, then this could be a chop within that on and off of the VWAP, and then it will make its move. But so far, what Apple SPY has been doing is been continuing to, whichever side is moving, is continuing to have that momentum with enough volume. So this might be the break of the highs now, which means that's gonna pull KO with it. So I've got to be careful with that. So Apple is there, is still in that level. Within this level, the rejection could come in, but we'll trade as what we see. Yeah, so this is broken, so that Apple is not gonna hold. So shorts are off on that one. Plus, I'm gonna be out on the KO as well. I'm trying to sort of see if I can hold off on this one before I exit. Yeah, I'm out of 60.48 on KO. Right there. Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay. This was basically a proper V reversal on SPY. This move down came in with a proper reversal. So that's why everything starts to reverse with it, obviously. You can see even like Cisco, which was quite weak and just keeps on. But still, relative weakness is there on Cisco, still under VWAP compared to others, as you can see. So if SPY starts to drift down from these levels again, we can definitely look into Cisco for a VWAP or something else. So keep an eye on via Cisco. I think with KO, we might get that move that we wanted, but later on. At the moment, I'm just going to leave it alone because these kind of stocks, which have this kind of move previous day, the continuation has to happen very quickly. And this was the chance that I gave it. Now, that's why I was like quite excited about it when this happened. But that bounce came in. I think the bounce didn't come in because of this massive volume. That could have been just a fat finger. That pullback I was expecting anyways. That this normal pullback is okay. But once it broke the pullback swing, that's when I was like, okay, we can't wait on this one, no matter what it is. So yeah, that's well sort of managed. Lucid, is it? Lucid looked interesting earlier. Yeah, it did. So basically 1830s, 1810s. Okay, so this has broken that. It looks relatively strong. Relatively strong. But the problem is it's got quite a bit of overhead resistance. 1840s, 1850s. So I'm still like inclined towards a little bit of a short side. We'll see. Look at this volume though. That pullback, volume, low volume. Pullback, low volume. And then the continuation hopefully is going to bring. That's the good thing about it. Dude, AFRM is also really looked really nice for a breakout. So things are breaking out, but I'm just waiting for that SPY to still. I think SPY might chop around in between this area. It might not have strength to take out the goes, what is it, like red to green? All right, so possibility on Cisco. Let's have a look. So if you're going to take Cisco, let's wait for a nice little confirmation. I might take early as well. 4250s. 4250s. 4251 short Cisco. 4251. And then I'm just going to wait for a confirmation, proper confirmation. On the break of the 42, I have some room for this. So I want to make sure it breaks the VWAP and even this little 200 EMA. Yeah. Let's just wait for SPY to actually hang around here. And if it starts to reject from the 391s, or this could not actually take it further, then we might see some fade coming into SPY. That's going to help Cisco. Plus Apple is fading off as well from yesterday's close. Okay. TGT, yeah, it's a VWAP is there, but it looks strangely strong. Look at the volume. The volume is rising, but then again, around VWAP when it reaches there, the volume will tend to rise because there's more orders there. So yeah, there's a nice little opportunity there as well. Similar to our Cisco. Cisco was a bit early. This one is a bit late. So looking good on TGT silver war. Slightly a bit. The price action is I'm a bit worried about on that one. But still, it's there. The setup is there. So. Setup is there. I'm kind of inclined to taking this, to be honest, because we had that move and then a bigger retracement. That's the retracement I was waiting for it anyways. So, but 56. Just waiting on that SPY though. Just waiting on the SPY. Where is it? All right, our Cisco is doing really well. So far so good on Cisco, and I'm on 156.20s on target. 156.20. Where's our target? 156.20. Just a little bit difficult to. Around this area here. The stop is going to be on the break of the VWAP and close above it. So I'm giving it a bit of a room around 157s. So we'll see. Yeah, it looked strong to me, but then again, it's overall, if you look at the bigger picture, right, it's way overextended. That's why I was avoiding to short it. I was very reluctant on shorting it here. But since it's done a decent move down and then a pullback, decent healthy pullback, so it might have another continuation to the downside. It might. So 157 area. This is where it started to one pullback to. This is the third one. This is the main pullback basically, right? Actually, that's a good one on if you had taken half or partial on Cisco, depends on where your stop was based. I would say if your stop was based off of this the high right there at 42.77.70s, then that's a good almost 1.5 R, right? I'm going to be exiting a target. I don't like the price action. Very quickly, I'm deciding to. I'm just giving it time towards 157s. 157s. If it starts to break that, I'm going to be exiting it. The target TGT. Why is it like that? Yeah, TGT. So break of 157 right there would be the exit. It could be solid. It's too early to call. it's just too early to call. You know, let's wait up for the breakouts of certain levels before we call it strong. So I will call it strong, starting to, 1391 break, and then 391.92 break. That's when it's going to be strong. Anything before that is going to be chop. So chop is not a good thing to trade in, but sometimes it's too late anyways when it breaks. So you'll have to take that preemptive approach. We shall see, guys. We shall see. We want to try to sort of see what things are doing right now. Trying to anticipate things too early could get you in a lot of trouble. Let's go, TGT. Let's go, baby. Cisco is also looking really decent for a possible add here. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Nico. Make sure you're here. Nico, by the way, Fridays I don't stream. So just to remind you, and join the Discord if you haven't already. Let me just give you the... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, the reason why I say that is we have a dedicated Discord, and also announcement. Any announcement, changes to the stream, anything gets announced in Discord. So please join. No streams on Friday, by the way, guys. It's Monday to Thursday. I should update that on my maybe the information on the YouTube. So far so good. I would like more action than this. What's happening right there and what's happening right there. So let's wait up. Let's wait up and see. It might be worth the wait. Although, having said that, on Cisco, there is a partial opportunity right now if you haven't taken before. But as you know me, I'm a bit greedy. So this one could bite me, come back and bite me, but also, it's the risk I'm taking. I'm also considering adding on Cisco. But the only issue is SPY. Right? SPY is the one that is really giving me a hard time to decide. Second partial on Cisco. Took second partial on Cisco. Just a bit early. Second partial wasn't there. The first partial I agree with, but second partial is a bit early because it hasn't really moved. You added. Okay, that's not bad because you already took your first partial. That's actually a mistake that may work out. It may work out because I was thinking of adding, but I was waiting for the 42 break because that's just the price action is not that great. I don't like TGT, what it's doing. I might exit on break even, TGT. I'm considering. I'm just waiting for this. Look, here's the thing. If SPY starts to take that 391s, no matter what, on TGT, I'll be exiting. That's why you gotta do the demo account. Seems like SPY wants to take that out. I'm gonna be very preemptive on my exit on TGT. So yeah, that's now looking. Dude. Dude, I'm out. On TGT, I'm out, guys. Break even. Almost break even. TGT. Where is it? Come on now. Yeah, here. I believe 156.35, somewhere there. Very close to break even. I just thought that, you know, this move came in, yes. But it just didn't continue. Now, the fact that SPY is looking strong now, which is attempting to break that 391 with that volume, it might not, but this isn't a preemptive exit. So we're okay with that. If it does give us another chance, we'll take it. But at the moment, as SPY stands, I'm not looking for short on that one. Okay, that might have been actually a little bit early, but SPY is still in that limbo, isn't it? Astronaut. I think that's Nico. Welcome, Nico. Nico Robin. Where do I hear that from? Nico Robin. Guys, this one is quite tempting, but the problem is SPY. I'll leave it alone. If it works out, then that's fine. I'm out on break even on that one, but it will be guessing it at the moment. Mano, yes, One Piece. Nico Robin, yeah. I remember those episodes, man. Oh, look at that, TGT. TGT was very early exit. Yeah, TGT was early exit. Yeah, that's definitely early exit. Yep, now that the real move happened here. This tricked me. This really tricked me. The reason is, I'll go to it in a minute. That tricked me, man. But then again, this area here, 155, is a strong area that it might actually hold. See what it does. It might chop around a little bit. But I think the real move might be coming. Yeah, Nico. It was Nico. Welcome, Nico. Okay. Yeah. All right. The SPY is strong, guys. So that I would have been. Yeah. That's strong now, as you can see. Slowly drifting. I felt like this was trying to sort of, you know, give a sign of strength over here. Once this, but then now it's definitely confirming that it wants to stay strong. So we are not in a bad position with the Costco. We can even take that out right now. But I'm waiting for SPY to attack this 392 level. See what it does. The volume is coming in, which really means that it's going to take that out. And it's taking it out almost. So interesting. There's way too many. Yeah, One Piece, one of my favorite animes, man. Like, I followed it until 1000, I think. 1000 episodes, man. I used to watch a long time ago, though. I haven't watched. I'm in. That's gonna be spoiler, guys. No. Also, Naruto. Naruto is the one I finished before Boruto. Naruto was very like well made anime, one of the best. Cisco, come on. Yeah, these days there's a lot of good animes as well. Just don't have the time to do it. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, I think is it's amazing. Um, Demon Slayer. There's a lot of them out there. Wow, Lucid just kept on going. Yeah, Demon Slayer is amazing. Right, really good storyline, very well made, amazing animation. It's probably one of the best animations I've seen in an anime. Very, very pleasing to the eye. Yeah, solid. That's if you are in 155, 55. Yeah, I really was trying to like chase it. I thought I should, but then again I left it alone because my first trade that's just went to break even. I was a bit early on it, but I agree with that entry for sure. I agree with that entry. That might turn out to be a good trade. Solid. Um, to be honest, I didn't know what boost was until Zelroti and I think Bonbon came and boosted up. And I'm like, what is this thing? And I just researched it. It's like, hold on a second. There's something like that. I might look into boosting it, boosting the server myself. Um, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It has to be. That's why it's called chase size. Say, for instance, your entry was where my entry was, which is 156, right? Let's say you missed 50 cents, right? 50-cent chase. Do a 50% position because instead of 50-cent stop, now you have a $1 stop. It works out the same way. Now, with this one, yes, your reward will be a little bit smaller, but your win to loss will be higher, right? So, to begin with, going in a position where it's not really a chase, but for me it is. It's not chase for a lot of other people who trade it, honestly. Just boosted the server. Cheers, buddy. Silver. Well done, buddy. We are. Hold on. I think we might be in a good position right now. What's our level? How do you check this thing, man? Dude, did you boost it twice? So what the hell, man? One away from level 2. Let's go, baby. Yeah, we'll get to level 2. If nobody else does it. Arrow next to. Okay. So you can boost it from there. Oh man. Yeah, let's get it to level 2, guys. This is what I didn't understand as well. I'm adding on Cisco, by the way. I'm adding on Cisco. 42, 4221s, around that area. Cisco added. Let's go, baby. Yeah, there are perks in there as well. Yeah, there's a lot of like emojis, extra emojis, and all that jazz, baby. I'm looking for a Twitter short as well. Looking for a Twitter short. Twitter short. The opportunity is right there, right about now. I'm just holding on to the this one, just waiting for it to give us some. Okay. Right. Are you Zelroti? Are you good with this Discord? All right, 3660s, 3660s. Sorry. Did I mention Twitter? Did I mention? Maybe I did. I don't know. If I didn't, I'm short. I'm short Twitter. Around 3660s, I think. It's going to be the close above the VWAP will be the stop. So it's going to have to close above for me to get out. Now, I'm worried about the SPY bouncing off of VWAP. It's usually the case. But hopefully Twitter is going to withstand that. Which it seemed like there's a bigger bounce. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. There's your chop. This is what I meant by that solid earlier. SPY being in kind of in a mood where it's choppy in between. So it goes to the gap fill area again. Yesterday's close and then rejects from it. Now, whether this continues is another question. I have to do a bit of a research on that Nitro subscription. I don't know what that is. That's something new to me. I came to know about the boost thing from Zelroti. Right, that's not bad actually. That's not bad. Does it help the Discord reach out for more people? Like, does it? How would we reach out to other people, like others looking for trading rooms or a trading stream, live streams? Okay, Twitter is doing okay, and also SPY is actually come down under VWAP, which is a good thing. So we might have to be a little bit patient with these. Just a bit choppy though. I don't like what Twitter is doing. I really don't like what stocks when it's like making its. It seems like it wants to make its way to a direction. It just completely reclaims it. I just don't, no matter what, I don't like those kind of stocks. But I'll have to be patient with it. Dude, Zelroti, if you are good with Discord, then can you do me a favor? Because you are the first one to boost this server, I will make you an admin, and you just do your thing. Does that work? This is what I mean by Twitter. Look, and a big bounce coming into SPY zone. Really choppy. It's getting into that chop zone again. Right. We might not see a direction today for a while because it's already, look, from the 392 to 388, we have that range and it hasn't broken yet. It might later on. I think what it's been doing is it's been breaking later after I leave the stream. So yeah, just reach out to me and then we can discuss it. Yeah, please, that will be helpful. Yep. Look, this is the thing, guys. Like this, to grow as a community, you need others' helps. You can't do it on your own. I believe that. So anybody can contribute on things that they know. That'll be amazing. Like Silver is helping me with the designs, like these thumbnails. If you see my thumbnails, you'll be like, "Shit, what is this?" You'll feel like vomiting. But at least Silver's, doing his best to get some decent ones. So TGT turned out to be a really nice little short, slow grind. That 154, just before 154, a great area for a partial. And now you would have your stop either on the break of the VWAP or the break of the 156. I would consider break of the VWAP, to be honest. But our trades. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting my stop on Twitter on the break of 3675s. Twitter on the break of 3675s. I think that was just to wait for it to do something now would be just guessing it, because it should have done something here when I entered. It didn't, so there's no point in staying in it. Another 4 or 5 cents, I'm out. Still waiting on that Twitter. I think it might take me out now. Yep, I'm out. All right, guys. I'm out on Twitter for a small loser, which is fine. About, what is it, 15 cents? Yeah, 15 cents. Custom invite links. These are the things that I don't know, guys. Like, if you can, like, help around with the... Anybody knows how to promote the stream, though? I know that I've been quite active in Reddit. That helps, because I think some of the followers came from Reddit initially. Like Jay came from Reddit, I think. And I believe Solid might have as well. So I'm thinking there might be other opportunities to Reddit and Twitter. See, that's the thing. I'm not very active on Twitter. That's the thing. I'm very bad at social media. Yeah, Solid. Yeah, I remember. I think you did, and Jay as well. Dude, I must admit, right? Okay, while things are slow as well, the way like Solid has progressed is like it's great. It's great to see. And I've been saying that to others as well. Like, obviously you put in the work, but to be able to progress this much, within this span of time frame, which is a year, I think, less than a year. But you really started to go, full on hard work just only recently, right? Like 4 or 5 months ago, right? And that progress is amazing, like consistency, and the way you're looking at the you know at the market, not just remember remember the first few weeks when you were looking at one single candle, and you're making your decision based off of that single candle. See the difference between that thinking and this type of thinking, where you're actually zooming out, really looking at things from a different perspective. That is something I really can't. Nobody can teach that. You just have to get there yourself, right? You just have to get there yourself. So, yeah, definitely congrats on keeping the progress. By the way, looking really decent. Cisco with a nice little ad. Now the real move is coming in, and hopefully this again. Now on TGT, definitely looking good, guys. There might be another move coming into it, so hopefully it will be sooner than later. If I was in it at the lows, 153.60s would be another partial, maybe. It depends on how it reacts there. Yes, sir. Animated server icons, dude. Yeah, I've got to check those things out, bro. Hold on. Here's the thing. What is a streamer? I know in the stream I might look very silly, and some people might be like, he has a Discord server and he doesn't know what these things are, right? I don't care, but I gotta ask, what does streamer mode do? I trade stocks. They trade the stocks live. Welcome, first of all, Darkness. Darkness has fallen, bro. Yes, it has. Yeah, streamer mode. Yeah. Yes, I do. They trade the stocks, as you can see. We are in at the moment short from short on Cisco from 42.50s, and then added 42.19s, and it's working out beautifully right now. Yes, sir. I also trade options, but I don't stream it. My option trades are based off of swing ideas, just purely simple strategies on options. And also, some of us has taken the target short. I just couldn't be patient enough on target, so I exited a bit early. Hindsight, looking at it, it's just too early, but most of the time it works out for me. But whoever stayed in it, beautiful looking trade. As I mentioned, your second partial is coming in soon. Yes, sir. Let's have a look at the perks, bro. Original. Let's go. Let's go. What are we at the moment, Zero? Like level 2? We've got level 2. So let's see. We've got server emoji slots, 50 plus. Nice. Custom sticker slots, 15. We've got high quality audio, server banner, 50 MB upload limit on all members, for all members. Upload limit of 50 MB, so you can upload videos. 1080p 60 frames per second, go live streams. Dude, I should be doing live streams on stream on the Discord. Private threads. Custom role icons. Oh, that's good as well. Custom role icons. Okay, so you're gonna get one, probably, definitely for admins. Let's do this. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. What else? Oh yeah, yeah. I already have private channels for Elite, but that's kind of interesting. Private channels for Elite. Let me share that with you guys just to make sure that we have it. So basically, um, where is the screen? Oh, it's here. So X Flash Extreme is here. So let's welcome him. This is the server. How do you? So you see this streamer mode is enabled. That's what I was wondering. And we've got you right here. You've got you can't Zell. You wouldn't be able to see this, right? This area is only specifically for elites, which you will be joining soon, and a few others. So definitely looking good so far. This is looking really decent, guys. Cisco is looking very good. Slow grind down. I would rather have a slow grind down than to like have something like earlier we had a very good wash and then bounce up. Which one was it? I believe it was KO. I believe KO, right? Yeah, KO had a really good move down. Now this one was really interesting. At this point, I'm like, this is just really good. I'm just gonna wait for my partial. Partial was there. I think Silver took the partial, but then it just slowly grinded up. At that point, look at the SPY. Look at the SPY's reversal point. We just got unlucky with the SPY's reversal point and couldn't hold it. I would rather have a slow grind down. Like slow grind down. Look at that, slow grind down. And the same goes for target as well. A TGT is doing the same thing. Slow grind down. And your second partial is very near actually on this one. Channels. It's channels actually. I really don't know what threads do. Is it not the same as channels? Okay. Give it few months, Silver. Give it few months. Stick to the plan. Stick to the strategies and stops setups, and see what happens. Let's see the difference. Then we'll see the equity charge. Okay. Let's have a look. Maybe Coty. Oh, okay. No, threads are different. Okay. Yep, that's the plan, Solid. That is the plan. That's why Zelroti is gonna take over the Discord, guys. He's taking over. So you want something? Go to Zelroti now. Zel. How do I know Zel from? What do I know Zel from? It was from a game, I believe. Zel. It was like a currency. I've already added enough, Mano. I've already added enough, so I'm okay with that. If you haven't added, then it might be a bit too late now to add. On the rejection, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from. Right? I can see. Right? There you go. Right? But remember, the break of the this level is not really this whole price action is not going anywhere yet. It is within the main move down, right? So it's still within that zone of chop. So I wouldn't consider breakout that much unless it starts to take out crucial levels around here or here. Oh, Zelda. Uh, it could be Zelda, but no, I don't think it's. It was a Zell. Zell was a currency. It was a mobile phone, I believe, a mobile game. Looking good. These are looking good, guys. By the way, War and Silver. I think you're in it. Um, hopefully, if this breaks the lows, expect this to have bigger move. Hopefully, TGT. If it does break the lows, so watch out for that. Oh, you didn't take. Okay, that's fine. It was quite choppy, a little bit choppy. Yes, yeah. But there was a setup there. Definitely, there was a trade there. So, you're okay. What Mano? You were on it. First entry is at 42.38. 42.38. Okay. Yeah, the first entry is yours is here somewhere. Yeah, that's really good, beautiful. I was a bit early. I'm always early, anyways. And what else then? 42, and then yeah, KO. Really, no, it didn't KO us. It's just almost break even for me. Silver took the partials here, so yeah, it didn't do that much to me, right? Uh, so you still in it, Mano? You still in Cisco, right? From 42.38. Oh, okay, you're in. Okay. I think, to be honest, adding is gone on it. Don't expect to add anytime soon. And remember, we are in the time frame where things are going to be a bit slow. So adding to it when things are not really sort of, you don't have an edge. Add is only when you're like, when you think you have an edge. Here's the thing, add is where you ask yourself, will you take another fresh trade here? Will you take a fresh trade here? If the question is answered with yes, then that's probably the right place to add. Right? Not yet. Not yet, Silver. You haven't even like scratched the surface yet. But with Solid, it was more of a one-on-one thing. That's why I think he managed to get more things out of it. But see, the thing is, with the weekly webinars on Elite program, you will benefit a lot from it if others, like there's like 5-10 people joining. At the moment we've got like 2 people, 3 people joining, and there's a lot of questions. That's when you're going to start to benefit. And but that's gonna, hopefully it's going to be sooner than later. Yes, Zell, of course, that's part of it, but for that we can either do weekly webinars, but that's going to be specific topic that I'm going to be adding on the Elite. But most of the people who follow me, they know how I risk manage. In fact, every single setup and strategy will come with a trade management. But if you're talking about the overall position management, overall bigger like business plan kind of thing, that's different. This different topic to a specific strategy based management. Yeah. So let me just recap on that. So strategy based trade management is within that strategy. It's already there as part of the video, part of the topic. So when I share a strategy, it's not going to be just, oh, this is where the entry is. These are the rules. Daily has to be like this, and then I forget about the trade management. No, trade management is the most crucial part of that strategy, and every strategy has slightly different. Looking good with TGT, bro. Come on, Solid. Let's go. Show me the money. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Where's Solid gone? Is he counting his money? Come on, Solid. Love to see it. Leave some for us as well, Solid. Don't just take it for yourself. Have you gotten 2 partials on it yet? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes, sir. It's the number 1, yeah. It stuck with you, didn't it? It stuck with you, like. Beautiful. Flash Extreme, is that you, Darkness? Where do I know Darkness from? Have you guys seen David Chappelle's show? What is it called? Like, so. Yes, sir. That's true. 100%. Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy. The Rick James, B. Yeah, that was a fun one, man. Like, I used to love watching that. You gotta watch it, guys, if you haven't. It's so funny. TGT looking beautiful. That logo taken, now it's a slow grind down, which, as I mentioned, is much better. Yeah, it's just popping around. You can say that because it hasn't really sort of done much. Just slow grind down, yes, but for me, I can hold off on it because it hasn't really worked as well as I would have thought. But SPY's bouncing as well. We are getting into that midday chop, so I might even like better to keep it like just over VWAP. If it does take me out, it's gonna be close to. It will be a loser, yes, but it's gonna be close to. It's gonna be tight. The risk is gonna be tight, basically. Yeah, but look, yes, on the break of 20 EMA, that rule is for things that have already run. At this point, 20. Let me cover this, guys, because that's also quite important. When you look at the 20 EMA, any EMAs or any moving averages is only valid when things are trending. When things are in this manner, forget about EMAs. Okay? Forget about it because they are irrelevant, right? Once you have few over and under of the EMAs, you can even create a rule which says, well, if it goes over and under few times or once at least, that's when you're going to ignore 20 EMA, right? At this point, I don't think EMA has a rule. In fact, 42 is a bigger level than 20 EMA. Yes, sir. We did mention that earlier with Mano. We were looking at this. That's is in fact it's rejecting from that. So exiting there would be a bit. Yeah, no, I wouldn't exit there. Now, if you want to be really aggressive, yes, on the break of 42, that might be better place. There you go. Yes, sir. I'm gonna make you more patient, brother. Believe me. Every day I'm gonna be like honing on your trade management. You will get there. Yeah, Mano, that's the thing. That's the mentality. Yes, you would have added there if you wanted to gamble. Exactly. There you go. That's why, to be honest, I don't recommend people sticking with the demo account very for too long. Silver as well. We need to, if you have traded enough, what I would like you to do is take snapshot of the trades that you took, and then keep them in folders, and then we will make up a 1 to 1 half an hour, 1 hour catch up, and where you can actually start sharing those snapshots, and then we'll take it from there whether you actually can go live or not, if it's, if you're okay with that. Otherwise, what I'm trying to do here is not get you too comfortable with the demo account, because that's a really bad habit. No. Yes, sir. Where is James from our elite group, Oasis? By the way, if you guys don't know, Mano is Hulk in Discord, and Silver is Dogecoin something in Discord, and we have War. War is Solid in Discord, and Zel is Zelroti, and then we have Oasis as James. Oasis Discord. Darkness has he's left. So anyways, Silver Surfer. Yeah, you are Silver. Sorry, I'm on the... How come I see Dogecoin on your name on the private messaging? On the private. Yeah, Dogecoin Duck. Dogecoin Duck or Duke. Darkness, Charlie Murphy. Yeah. No, it's Eddie Murphy. Oh, actually, yeah, Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy. Darkness Brothers, right? Charlie Murphy. I love that guy. The way Chappelle played him was amazing. And I like the Charlie Murphy's storytelling. He's amazing. He's a great storyteller, I think. He's just not able to make the best of it. Great storyteller. Okay, user ID. This is the thing with Discord. Your user ID is the Dogecoin something, right? And then why is it Silver? I don't get it, man. This is like you can change that. Right now, if it starts to break that 42, and because I need to go, I might exit this and then be done with it. That's pretty much it. Each server screen name. Okay. Well, that's a bit okay. Oh yes, come on, Zel, bring it. We like to hear that. Looking forward to that. Look at this, guys. You think why aren't we having any more trades? Well, you can't. Look at the market, guys. Just bouncing up and down between the two SR levels. Voice chat on Discord, I can do that. Yeah, well, if you guys you're willing to join in, I don't think a lot of people are joining in, but if you want, I can. But it's going to be the same as stream, right? Is that going to be any different? Like, I can join the voice channel at the moment, right? Let me join actually. See if people join in. All right, Discord people, join in the voice. Yeah, at this point, the only setup will be like one of those Uzis, yeah. Lucid might be one of them. Lucid. Silver. Oh, okay. I am on the voice channel, so anybody wants to join in. I don't see why it's gonna help because the stream is still there. X-Flash, let's do this, buddy. You are the darkness. What do I call you? And I don't want to call you darkness because all I remember is Charlie Murphy. Yeah, Lucid is interesting. Under 19, I would say under 1890s. It looks interesting. Lucid for a possible reversal trade. Doo-doo-doo. So what is the what do I call you? Darkness or X-Flash? Flash. Voice channel is good for members to talk to each other. Yeah, I mean that's great because we do have voice channel right here, and you know, just you can join in anytime. Just you know, voice channel is there for you. Unmute you. Okay. Oh, let's unmute you. Hold on. So I'll have to. I don't have my headphone with me. Let me try this actually. Why are you muted? That's what I want to know. Hold on. I'll have to go to streamer mode is enabled. Dude, you gotta bear with me for a second, yeah? Where is, how do I unmute it? Can somebody? So I right click server mute. If I click that, hold on a second. Server. Mute and unmute. But I can't. I'm trying to like unmute Flash in Discord in the voice channel, but I seem to not be able to do it. Oh shoot! Really? Oh, sorry. Maybe I need to change the settings for that. Thanks for letting me know because I really didn't think that was the case. Let me change that. Actually, that's bad if that's the case. How does one go about that? Voice channels. Hold on. I might be able to do that actually. Let's go to channel settings, right? No category, channel settings. Edit channel. Yeah. And permissions. Is that something to do with permissions? Okay. You right click on it. I did. That's what I thought. Really, you're not wrong, Silver. Is the streamer while putting you on do not disturb? Maybe advanced permissions. Speak. Advanced permissions. Speak. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me, Flash. I'm trying to work through this. Overview. That might not be the case here. Server setting. Is that server setting? Server settings. Okay. Advanced permissions. Trying to fix that. So if I right click on your name, I'm already, it says you're already muted. No, unmuted. So it's actually to do with the general channel itself. So let me try to change that. Permissions, view the channel is there, manage, create, speak. Right, okay, I got it. Sorry guys. Duh. That was stupid. Hold on. Now you should be able to. Now? What? Even now you can't? Okay, let me try one more. So you can speak. How come it's not private? Everybody can speak. View the channel. Hold on. Let me just activate all of these. The permissions, speak, video, maybe not. You use voice activities, yeah. Priority speaker, I don't know what that means. Mute members, you shouldn't be able to do that. Move members, shouldn't be able to do that. Okay, let's try again. All right, let's do this, guys. Okay, so are you muted, Flash? Try. Flash. Are you speaking, Flash? It seems like the mute button is gone. I think you guys are trying to speak, but I think my settings for the audio was on headphones, and I don't have my headphones at the moment. Let me change that. Deafen, nope. Where's my audio settings? Speakers. Let's try that. All right. How about now? Yeah, I can hear you. Who's that, Silver? Hey man, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? Yep, I can hear you. Silver and Flash, both of you. Yep. How you guys doing, man? It is working, definitely. I'll have to do the headphone thing, guys. It might confuse me a lot, but now the permission have been granted, so everybody can use the channel if you guys wanted. So that'll be a good thing. I've had Discord for about Silver should know since he joined. It's fairly new, so it's very very new. Like this for the last 3 months or so, 2-3 months. Mic working, yes. Is that Zell? What's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah, it's good to have you guys here, man. We should do this more often.
Thank you so much, Noah. Yeah. Was it me?
Oh.
No, it was me. Probably me. Yeah.
Is that some echo?
The one with Flux with a dog. with a hat. But yeah, with the hood, actually.
With the hood. Yeah, Zell.
Yeah, that's me. Is it sounding now as well? Or is it good?
Yeah, it's I can hear, but it's just not if I start to raise the volume, it's gonna pick up. My mic is gonna start to pick up, and it's gonna echo. So I'm keeping the voice down, but I can definitely hear you guys for sure. Yeah, that's good, man. Well, you guys have the option now. You can just make up, just catch up here, more often.
Yeah, I think this will help out for like the webinars because like I just thought that you didn't want us to talk to you the whole time.
No, man. Look, it's dude. That's shit.
But now it makes more sense.
Oh my god, that is just crazy. Look, when we used to do it with Solid, it was more similar to this. We were actually having on a separate channel. We could talk to each other. That was more of a webinar thing. But since nobody really sort of wanted to, I think initially when people joined up, they just didn't want to really sort of be one-on-one voice thing. So I didn't want to really push it. But this works out better for me, to be honest, because I can be more engaged.
You don't have to fight.
Exactly, man. That's like takes years. I'd rather have you talk to me directly. That's much better.
Yeah, I'll get the point across better.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I agree. Now this will work definitely. So we'll do that for the next webinar, right?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome, awesome. That'll be great. That'll be great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna disconnect from the voice, and I'm just gonna go to the stream and finish the stream out. By the way, where is it? Silver. I think Lucid might be looking into it, but if you had taken that, Lucid, you should still be in it because I think it's working out now, in my opinion. It might be going for a towards the Wi-Fi app, Lucid. I'm gonna exit. Anyways, Flash, nice seeing you, buddy. We'll catch up soon, yeah? All right, buddy. See ya. Yeah, I would. I appreciate Flash coming out, and because of him, we managed to fix something that was quite important, and I didn't even realize that was the case. So thanks, man. See, this is why we need people. Awesome stuff. I'm still waiting, guys, for Cisco to do something. Like it hasn't done anything that's gonna make me think, well, I need to exit. If you want to be aggressive, you can just keep your stop just over 42, 42.05, 07, something like that, and just be done with it. If you're short from 42, 30s, 40s, still give you a okay profit, I guess. Target is kind of reversing, guys, so be careful with it. Cisco hasn't done that. So if I see what I see on target on Cisco, I would exit no matter what. Dude, that is not good, man. Come on, like why wouldn't I do that? Like, yeah, of course you guys sound better than me. That's not the point. I would rather somebody else speaking instead of me. I'm terrible at speaking. Like this is one of my weaknesses, to speak to a crowd. But I go outside of my comfort zone to make sure that I keep on continuing with the commitments. That's funny, man. Nobody asked about this as well. It's very strange. Nobody asked about. Oh, look, YB, come on, let's talk. Would I have said no? I don't think so. You guys just assumed the worst, didn't you? Terrible, terrible guys. DVAX as well. DVAX as well, Silver. You got your Sophie as well, but that might not be far. No, Sophie doesn't have that reward. The others don't have the reward, only 10, 20 cents away from each other. You want to make sure that it's actually way overextended so that the reward is there. You somehow is looking all right as well. You. So there's quite opportunities there. UPST, let's have a look. UPST is also decent if it does create some sort of a... UPST looks interesting. U and UPST. Keep an eye on those. Nice. Also consider UPST and U. Look at that. Right, guys. So this is curling up. I'm going to be exiting anytime soon. If it does break, as I mentioned, 42s, I will exit Cisco. If not, then I'll keep it after the stream. Maybe I'll update you tomorrow what happens to it. So I'm going to quickly cover the trades today. Yeah, very just a chop, slow grind down. I was expecting more of a quick move, especially here, right there. I was expecting the lows to get taken out, at least tested, which it didn't. But it didn't give me a reason to exit early, so I'm still in it. Let's cover, actually, let's go into our zoomed up charts. There we go. Okay, so now let's look into, what's the first one? KO. KO was funny. It was a successful trade, right? It was a successful trade, but the problem with that was it just really, really strange price action. The first day was very bad. This day, yesterday, I believe, right? Yesterday. Yep. So yesterday it got beaten down really badly. It's probably one of the biggest red days you will see on KO for a while, right? It took out months and months of trades. So having a look at that and this finish, that in itself is basically like, okay, well, this thing is really, really weak. So usually after this, there's a continuation, right? So that was the plan basically, and there's more to it. Obviously, there was a setup, there was strategy, one entry, and the ad as well. Initial plan was 60s, maybe over that. In fact, I was even looking at 60-50s, very tight stop. But then the way VWAP started to get respected, that's when I started to look for the stop being there. So very tight risk. It did work out, as you can see. And some of us took the partial. But for me, as you know, I am very greedy with my partial. Sometimes it could be a bad thing, sometimes a good thing. But usually it is something good for me. I say greedy, but it's just for fun. I like to take my partials on bigger moves. So I just left it looking for this pop and then drop coming in again. Which it didn't. As soon as it started to curl back up and started to take this high out, that's when I decided to exit it with minimal losses. That's probably, I don't know, 0.5 R or something like that, minus 0.5 R, 0.3 R, something like that, barely anything. And then we had TGT. TGT is the one that if you were trading this, you would be really gutted. But I'm okay with that because I've seen it like hundreds of times. Look, the whole idea was there. I was just a bit early and I exited early because of the price action. Now, at this point, when I exited it, it doesn't look that bad. And in fact, if you just look at the TGT, I shouldn't be exiting. But I always consider SPY to be more influential when it comes to these names. At that point, SPY was actually bouncing quite strongly, right? And sometimes what happens is these are delayed and they follow SPY a bit delayed. And once it does that, you're going to get taken out on your main stop, which is 1 hour. So I didn't want to do that and I exited almost to break even. Now in this way, I actually paid for it by exiting early, not sticking to the original plan. But sometimes it doesn't work out for me. Sometimes it does. And then after that, I didn't want to actually chase it. There was entry here at the break of the 155s. Some of us took it and took with some decent partials on it. But for me, break even on it. So that was that. Yeah, Cisco, aka Silver's equity curve chart. Yeah, man, paper hands. Absolutely, I agree. Solid. That's true. Paper hands. In this case, yes. In this case, for sure. Where is the rest? Cisco. Now, Cisco is a good trade. The entry beautiful, right? And the ad as well is not so great. It's in the middle of the chop, but is paid off. You could easily have gotten your partial here. I didn't. I just wanted to give it more room. If it does take me out over 47s, I'll still have a winner on it. Probably chances are very close to less than 1 hour. Probably 1 hour, maybe less than 1 hour. So as it stands for me for the whole day, after all this, I'm looking at about break even, something like that. Depends on this one as well. If it takes me out, yeah, it's probably going to be slight red. Maybe even break even, I think. Yeah. So that is for the day, guys. Not bad. I'm just preserving my capital on these kind of choppy days. Look, this is an example of a choppy day charts. Yeah, I'm out of what is his name? 4208. There. I'm out of Cisco, so that leaves me with almost break even for the day. Why am I red then? Why am I red? Let me check my platforms. I have a Twitter. I had a two. Yeah. Where's my Twitter? Okay, I'm red, guys. I'm red for the day. Probably minus 1 hour. Twitter was one of the. Okay, Twitter. Yeah, this is also not so much of a big loser. Probably less than 1 hour. But for the whole day, I had like let's say around 1 hour, just over 1 hour red day. Very small red day, which I'm okay with. That is pretty much it for the day. Any questions before I go ahead and end the stream? In the future, however, guys, what I will do is I think when people start to get more involved, I will stay much longer, so that we can discuss certain topics during the midday lull, right? Like lunchtime and things like that. We can actually talk about certain topics. But at the moment, you see, we've got like about 3-4 people joining in, 5-6 people, and also I. When things start to pick up, I might also do power hours. Power hour is very. I think if you can use it the right way, they can provide some really decent opportunities. So the last hour and a half, we can stream, waiting for that last hour or half an hour to take advantage of. So yeah, in the future we'll do that definitely. Yeah, let me have a look at the Lucid one that you took. Yeah, quite slow, but then this slow, you have to be with it though, Silver. You have to be with it. This could work out because it's slowing down. Is it showing sign of weakness or heaviness? No, really, it's actually pausing. It's pausing. If I were you, I would leave my stop as it was before, like 10 cents over 19 or something, or 15 cents, and let it work out. Let it work out, because these are the things that take some time. And there it goes. As soon as I mention it's starting to work out for you. There you go. Awesome stuff, Solid. Keep the streak going, buddy. Yeah, so it was within that pause area, isn't it? What else did I mention? I did mention you, I believe. Yeah, you kept on going. It didn't give us an entry anyways. Yeah, what else was it? UPST, wasn't it? Oh, UPST, I think, was a probable loser on that. It did give us something, though. No. That was it. What is DVAX looking like? Yeah. Yeah, just leave it. Anyways, everybody, thanks for joining in. It was better than usual. A lot of people joined in, so I expect that, hopefully, especially once you start to promote the channel, guys. Do your thing. I just don't know how to promote it. But Zell, reach out to me about the whole Discord thing, please. You can educate me on that. And then I gotta make you admin on these. Right? And I will take it from there. All right, everybody. I wish you best of luck and have a great trading day. Just be careful if you're going to be trading anytime from here. It's the lunchtime. You're going to get chopped around a lot unless you're looking for that specific setup like Uzi. And I'll see you guys next week. I wish you best of luck over the weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and back on Monday. Just for those of you who don't know, we will be back. We're normally trading from Monday to streaming, not trading. Streaming from Monday to Thursday, and Friday I trade myself on the side. I just don't stream. So Monday, Thursday, 9 a.m. starting, and then finishing around this time, around 11:30s. All right, guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. I'll see you next week. Cheers, guys.